Welcome to Shadow. Hey everyone, Monica Bodierski here. How are you all doing? I am an artist and author and apparently also really interested in the paranormal. I just came from a wonderful presentation for Witchfest North about spirits and entities and a lot of my personal experiences. You think I have a few ghost stories? My goodness, I have so many. Wow. I had a wonderful time, so thank you to those of you who attended. And if you missed it, don't forget you can always register for a class I have coming up in November because October is not the only spooky time of year. While we're at it, please comment and subscribe and hit the old like button. Thanks. Run the likes up. Appreciate it. Okay, so what are we talking about today? As it turns out, we are coming into a full moon, and it happens to be a full moon in Aries. Wow, what kind of energy is Aries? We're kind of coming out of a peaceful sort of an energy and into a very fiery one. Aries is either totally a charm to get along with, or super fiery and combative just for the sake of being combative. Sorry, Aries folks, just the nature of your sign. So when the full moon is in Aries, you might find yourself suddenly going between the two. It's a bit of a heightened awareness of your own energy, and it could be right in the tank or way up there. And like I said, maybe just kind of picking a fight for the sake of it. So how are you going to deal with this bucking bronc of energy coming up Wednesday, the 20th of October? Well, let's pull a few cards from the Shadowland Tarot. Haven't seen you in a while, Shadowland Tarot. Let's pull a few cards and take a look. So shuffle any way you like, hand over hand, or do that favorite poker split shuffle, however you like to shuffle. And here is a reading for you, and you can also do one for yourself. So, simple 3 cards. Basic advice, string these 3 together. What can I do to make this transition a little bit easier? And best use of my energy, perhaps. Okay, since we seem to have a boost with Aries. Okay, the first card I'm turning over, I'm going to get all 3 in second and third. So the first card I have is the Seeker card. So the Seeker card, let me just hold that up here. I don't know if you can see it with the light. The Seeker card is very much about beginning a journey. So that's a good way to look at it. You see, the cat is about intuition as opposed to using your head, which has fallen down here. So it is about following your gut and also reminding yourself that you're at the beginning of something. This energy, this full energy. So cut yourself a little slack is what I'm going to say, because you're just at the start of something. You're seeking, you're looking. So if your energy is a little up and down, just go with the flow. Okay? Now the second card is the Queen of Wands. Now the Queen of Wands is tall. The Queen of Wands is also a fire sign. So it is about the right use of power. Now that hair over her face is about looking inward. Very much about looking inward. And the antlers about, well, spirits, ancestors, and all of that energy that is cosmic. Rely on that a little bit while remaining grounded. That's a good use of energy. Take control of your situation, whatever you deem that to be. Really sit down and consider what is in your control and what isn't. And don't let your brain fool you. Bet there's lots of things on there that you think you're in control of that actually you're not. Let them go. And then there's probably a few things that you think you could not control if you gave it your best effort, and have many times. But I can assure you, sometimes it's that 1000th try that is the key, because we are growing and expanding constantly every minute of every day. We're not regressing. Believe me, we are moving forward in our experience and what we've learned and what we're doing. Okay. The third card is about, what is this one about? The 9, here we go, my goodness. The 9 of Wands. It is about sitting down and reflecting, just as I was mentioning. How peculiar. It is also about fire and energy, so the best use of the fiery, isn't that wonderful how wands come up when you are talking about the fiery energy of Aries? You know what? That is saying, rather than maybe drive forward with your energy as some of the other cards might indicate, step back a little, take it easy, and reflect, read, journal, contemplate. You know, if your first instinct is to get in there and start a fight, back up. Don't isolate, but just take a long count to 10. Let's just put it that way. A couple of deep breaths. If there's an email making you absolutely crazy, take a few deep breaths, step back, and then come back to it with a bit more of a level head, okay? It seems to me there's probably more of a risk here of either completely not asserting yourself or being a little too bullish with this whole full moon and that energy until it wanes and transitions into a dark moon, into another planet. So keep that in mind. Give a 3-card reading for yourself if you like, with whatever deck you enjoy using, and I will talk to you real soon. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourselves a great day and a wonderful week. Bye-bye.